We are back again with another 101 ways to use your back office. Today we are going over one of the things that I get asked the most about, and that is placement and how to place somebody in your binary or the tree. Why do I get questions like this? Many times people will enroll somebody and it'll be on a Thursday and they'll call me up and they'll say, Jack, why am I not seeing this person in my tree? I'm not seeing any volume. And it's not because they're not in the system, guys, but it's because that they're in a waiting pool. And so we're going to discuss today what the waiting pool is, how to set enrollments to where it'll automatically do it, and if you want to use the waiting pool, how to place somebody. So pay attention. This is really, really important, and this will answer a lot of questions for you. So we're looking here at the test account in the back office, and the first thing that I want to go over is this little icon where your picture can be. And I'm going to put a little insert in here. Make sure you put your picture in your account for recognition. So we're going to click on account settings here, and we're going to scroll to the bottom, and notice it says binary placement preference. Now we can click edit. Let's say that you're trying to build your bottom right. You can click that to where every time you enroll somebody, it will automatically place them bottom right unless you specifically change it before the end of the commission period. Okay? And so there's balance build. This will put every other lesser leg volume. So whatever your lesser leg is, it will build bottom left. Whatever you would like to build, it's here. Now, I would like to put your focus here on this. I would like to use my waiting room. This is what a lot of people get confused about. Now, the waiting room is if I enroll somebody on a Wednesday, the very first day of the commission week, okay, the person will sit in the waiting room until the end of the commission period, okay? So if you never move them in your waiting room, if you leave them there all week, the system at 11:59 on Tuesday, Mountain Standard Time, will automatically place that person to the bottom left or the bottom right. Now, why would I want to use the waiting room? The waiting room is good if you just want to ensure that you're placing somebody in the right place. If there's a specific spot that you are wanting to place somebody, then I would use the waiting room. If you don't care, if you want to see results instantly, I would click bottom right, bottom left, or whatever. I would unclick the I would like to use my waiting room and save the changes. Okay. For today's intents and purposes, I'm going to show the waiting room. So that has been saved. Okay. So for this task today, I have made a fake enrollment. So to go to your binary, we're going to go over here on the left side to organization. Click on organization, and it brings you to this beautiful page in which you can click the drop down. Now when you go to the drop down, scroll to middle, about the middle here, to the dual team viewer. Again, dual team viewer. This is your binary, your tree, okay? You can see it all right here. You can go bottom right, back to the top. You can go bottom left, back to the top, okay? Now, I talked about that waiting room with you, didn't I? So, when you enroll somebody and you have them in the waiting room, there's going to be a spot that says make a placement, okay? ID first. This is where they are going to appear, whoever you enroll. For this instance, we're using test. Today, I want to place test in this spot right here. You can place anybody in the spot with the plus mark. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to click, and I'm going to place. And then it's going to ask you, are you sure? I'm going to click OK. And it's going to take a minute, but look, it is right there. It has just been placed, okay? If you put bottom right or anything like that, and you turn off your waiting room, it's automatically going to place the person as soon as they enroll. So that is how you place somebody. That is how you look at your binary. Again, super important that you understand what the waiting room is. If you want it on, then great. If you don't want it on, then even better. But again, please remember that if you have the waiting room on, it's not going to be placed unless you manually place it until Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So expect that. If you don't want to wait, then turn off the waiting room and click on what preference you would like to place.